And good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me. I'm meteorologist Eric Tallman, and just want to let you know that the snow is on the horizon, and that's what we're going to talk about this evening. Is the snow. We're going to show you other areas that are seeing the bulk of the snow, but our part of the bulk of the snow is going to be coming our way, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you exactly what's going on here. Currently, right now, you can see that we do have light snow that's actually falling in southeast lower Michigan, even up in Memphis, Michigan, up in that area. They've seen some light snow, and the most areas, for the most part, we've actually seen very, 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 very cold conditions. We'll talk about those temperatures and all of that coming up in just a little bit here. But I basically wanted to let you know that this is not going to be the end of the snow just yet. A lot of it is going to develop overnight tonight, and then there's going to be more snow tomorrow on top of that. So it's going to be quite interesting as we go along. So we'll talk about the rest of what's going to happen in regards to our situation in the snow in just a couple of minutes. Now, you can see right now that a lot of the snow activity is not widespread right now. The bulk of it is basically all up in here, and you can see that there's more. I'm going to go ahead and take you flying here and show you what's going on here, and just tell you that a lot of the snow is developing, but I want to tell you this section right over here basically is seeing a lot of the snow activity, and unfortunately this snow is going to be widespread for all of us in southeast Michigan. So it's going to be quite interesting, and you're probably going to need the shovels. And also, there's going to be very, very cold weather, very, very cold temperatures as well. And I'll talk about the current conditions and forecasts and whatnot, and I'll tell you about that in our second live broadcast coming up in just a little bit. I'm sorry. So for the most part, we're gonna go ahead and take you around the corner here. We're gonna just spin the wheel here for just a moment here, and you can see that there is a lot of snow that is going along this area. I'm sorry, there's just a lot of interruptions here. But we're kind of focusing on the situation going on over here. We are watching Michigan as well, but you can see this whole batch of snow is really, really a big snow maker going on over here. Very widespread over by Lake Erie. And I'm going to say that this is... I'm trying to figure it out. Give me a second here. We're going to just basically say it's really hard to tell right now at this point because of all of the precipitation over top of the cities for me to indicate. But on top of that, you can see that winter storm watches or warnings are posted in these areas that you can see shaded in gray and then in white. This just indicates that there is actually the potential for a snowstorm to occur and develop. We don't see any of that happening over here. Where's Michigan? There we are. Hello. We do not see any storm watches or warnings in our immediate area or in the whole state of Michigan, but we'll kind of keep you posted on that situation most definitely, and then we'll let you know where we go from there. But for the standpoint, you can see that it is going to be a wintry wonderland. I just backed up here for a minute so you can see all the activity that's developing here. We've got the snowmaker just cranking. It's farther north, but all the snow is going to be coming towards us, and it's going to be widespread. So sorry that you were not able to see all of that. We apologize, but we're going to give you a big overview of what's happening here. I'm going to step back here so now you can see the whole picture right now, that we have Michigan right over here. We've got Ann Arbor, Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, and Flint, and all of the viewing area over here. And then I'm going to back up here for a minute so you can see all of that snow activity that is developing way, way over, just away from us. So not only are we going to be seeing the snow activity, this area is really seeing the bulk of the snow basically right now, but our snowmaker is just beginning to develop. So not only is this area seeing the bulk of it right now, we are seeing our snow develop right now. So as far as winter storm watches and warnings or advisories, nothing has been said as of right now. I'll have to find out and see what's going on, if there's going to be a winter weather advisory or whatever. I can't tell you specifically because I don't really have that information as of right now, or an update that I can clearly let you know about. So kind of stay tuned for that. I'm clearly sorry about that, but we're working on that. So once again, this area along in here are under winter storm watches, winter storm warnings currently at this time. But none of the areas like Ohio or Michigan are under any watches or warnings, advisories, winter weather advisories, warnings, or watches currently right now. I will continue to keep you posted on that whole situation. And then we're going to talk about all this coldness, because we've got some more colder air that's going to be floating around here in Michigan. We're really feeling it in Michigan, and the wind chills does make it feel a lot colder out, so make sure that you're bundling up. You've got the scarves, you got the hats, and the whole winter gear on, and the hats. You're going to have to be prepared, especially if you're going to be out and about. We're going to talk about more specifically on the temperatures and a whole bunch of other stuff, so there's more to come. This is just round one that we're seeing, our first round of snow, and I'll tell you how much snow that everyone is going to see in southeast Michigan and most areas as well. I'll include that in the second half of our broadcast. That will be happening within the next 45 minutes to an hour here. It is now 9:11 Eastern Standard Time in Michigan. So we will be watching all of the snow activity and precipitation across Michigan, and that does extend all the way farther towards this area, which is the northeast sections over there. They're really getting hammered with the snow right now, unfortunately, and we're going to be seeing our part of the mix. It'll be widespread at any time. So we just want to let you know. Light snow tonight. We can definitely tell you there will be light snow tonight, but once we get into Monday, that's when we start to get the accumulating snow. So that's the potential right there. We're gonna have the light snow tonight. Sorry about that. I have to click on something here. I'm sorry about that. One moment. Okay, I'm sorry about that. It went on screensaver. Give me one moment. Let's see if I can even do this so I'm not messing it up or anything like that. Hold on just a moment. Hang on one second. We're not quite done here. We gotta give the computer a moment to load here. So let me go back here, and one moment, and I'll be with you guys in just a moment here. I have to give this thing a moment to load here. I'll be with you guys in one moment. Sorry that you're not seeing anything at the moment. We're trying to get everything set up here. So just a moment, and we'll be with you guys in just one moment. We're just trying to get the alerts and all that stuff set up. That's why you're not clearly seeing anything right now. We're really sorry about that. We're going to go back on right now and tell you what is going on. All right, we're finally back now. Okay, we're finally back. I'm going to have to do something about those alerts, because that is going to be an interruption while we're doing this, so I do apologize about that. We'll get those alerts muted so we are not interrupted with all of that, because that's going to be a disturbance and interruption while this whole thing is going on. So we'll take care of that momentarily. So this whole area has got all of the precipitation, and it's still developing up there as well. And we've got sections up in here that are seeing the snow as well. And then we've got our batch of snow that's going to be developing as well. So things are getting quite interesting as well. And I'll continue to keep you up to date on what's going on. But we've got more where all of this came from, and we'll tell you how long the snow is going to be flying around here in southeast Michigan. This is meteorologist Eric Tallman with the Michigan Weather Detroit, Michigan channel. We'll be back momentarily with more coming up after this. Please leave your comments, and I will reply to them as well. I will have a live report on Twitter as well, so please stay tuned for that as well. And please subscribe to our channel. We would really appreciate you to subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you aboard, because we also do daily weather forecasts. So we're really on the ball with these weather forecasts as well. So there's going to be a lot more that you're going to see, and I'm going to do I would say another third live video as well, and I can actually explain to you how this is all going to be set up and what we're going to be also adding on this channel as well. So there's going to be a lot of exciting things that you're going to see on this YouTube channel that I've got going on here. So please continue to watch our channel, subscribe our channel, and comment, and I will reply to all comments as quickly as I can. And then if you also are on Twitter, there will be I will have a live report going on over there as well. And let me see, what's the other one? And Facebook. I will also be doing a live Facebook video tonight as well, so that will be another thing that will be very interesting, and I'm going to be doing that very very soon. I'd say about 9:45, 10 o'clock, so it's going to be a time crunch in between broadcasts here. So kind of stay with me, and I will keep you up to date, up to speed of what's going on. But it's going to be a winter wonderland around here, and then we're going to talk about traffic conditions, and we're going to talk about road travel. That is going to be the next part that we're going to talk about with this very, very cold stuff. To me, it just feels very, very cold. And it's not really the nicest thing that you want to see, specifically. So in the next broadcast, I'm going to explain to you what's going on in detail, and we'll go from there. So hopefully you can come back and join us, and you can join us on the live video, and leave me your comments, and then I can tell you exactly what's going on with the weather and let you know a whole bunch of other stuff and what the activity is and whatnot. So there's yet to follow. So please stay with us throughout the evening. And I'm going to be tracking the storm system all for most of the day tomorrow. I'm going to start my day early. At 4:30 in the morning, I'm going to go ahead and start tracking it. But tonight, it's going to be the longest night because of all this activity. So I'll be tracking all of the snow that's going to be developing in Michigan and across the Northeast as well. So things are going to be really interesting for the most part. And like I said, there are winter storm warnings and watches up for that area, so I will be monitoring all of this activity very closely, and I'll keep you guys up to date on everything. This is meteorologist Eric Tallman. Stay tuned. I've got more to come in just a little bit. We'll see you shortly. Sorry about that. I was trying to find the stop button. Okay. All right, we'll be right back after this. Stay tuned. Sorry about that. We'll give you another close-up of this, and we'll be right back.